The Mesa courtroom buzzed. It was a dry Arizona day, the sun relentless outside. Inside, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Michael Sequela, a man with slicked back hair and a nervous twitch in his eye, stood accused. His crime? Fraud. He had promised investors Hollywood dreams, but delivered only financial nightmares. The victims, hard-working people from Mesa and beyond, filled the benches. Their faces were etched with worry and anger. They had entrusted their savings to Sequela, lured by his promises of movie-making riches. Now, they faced the prospect of losing everything. The air crackled with their silent fury. Sequela's eyes darted around the room, avoiding the accusing stares. His once confident demeanor had crumbled. He resembled a cornered animal, desperate and afraid. The weight of his deception was finally crushing him. The only sound in the courtroom was his shallow, rapid breathing. Sequela's scheme was simple, yet devastatingly effective. He had spun tales of independent films, promising astronomical returns. Investors, blinded by the allure of Hollywood and Sequela's smooth talk, opened their wallets. Retirement funds, college savings, mortgages, all poured into Sequela's coffers. He had used their money to fund a lavish lifestyle. Luxury cars, designer clothes, extravagant parties. Sequela had lived like a king. All the while, his investors were none the wiser. He kept them at bay with fabricated progress reports and promises of imminent payouts.
The Arizona Corporation Commission had been watching. They had received numerous complaints from suspicious investors. Their investigation revealed the truth behind Sequela's movie-making empire. It was all smoke and mirrors, a carefully constructed facade to hide his fraudulent activities. He hadn't made any films, he had simply stolen their money.
This wasn't Sequela's first brush with the law. He had a prior conviction for securities fraud. He had served time, supposedly learned his lesson. But greed, like a cancer, had taken root again. He was a wolf in sheep's clothing, preying on unsuspecting victims. The judge, a stern woman with piercing blue eyes, listened intently. Her gaze was unwavering as she reviewed the evidence. Years on the bench had made her an expert in reading people. She saw through Sequela's facade, recognizing him for the con man he was. Her voice, when she spoke, was sharp and commanding. Judge, Mr. Sequela, your actions are deplorable. You have shown a blatant disregard for the law and a callous indifference to the suffering you have caused. Her words cut through the silence, each one a hammer blow to Sequela's hopes of leniency. The sentence was swift and severe. Sequela was ordered to pay full restitution to his victims. The judge also imposed hefty penalties, a clear message that financial crimes would not be tolerated in her courtroom. She wanted to ensure that he would never again be in a position to exploit innocent people. Judge, this court will not allow you to destroy the lives of hard-working individuals. Her voice echoed through the courtroom. Sequela, his shoulders slumped in defeat, was led away by the bailiffs. His reign of deception was over. The victims, while relieved at the verdict, knew that the road to recovery would be long and arduous. The money they had lost represented their dreams, their security. But they had found strength in their shared experience, a determination to rebuild their lives. And in the halls of the Mesa courtroom, justice had been served. If you found this story compelling, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to light.